Welcome to the Lead to Succeed podcast, a podcast where you hear firsthand leadership stories, tips, and hacks to enhance your life and career. Brought to you by Zahi Abdeen and Usama Al Musa.
Zahi, hello, Zahi.
Welcome. Hey, how are you, Usama?
Zahi, hi. We're looking for a very interesting call today with Dr. Basmah Zamil. And before we go there, so what's up in your mind?
What's on my mind? I'll tell you. I've been having excellent coaching sessions. And one topic keeps coming up, which is performance evaluation. You probably know about what a great system we have. I'm being sarcastic here, of performance evaluation. So companies, and that's my experience also working with an organization, is that sometimes there's a broken system within the organization. The performance evaluation system is not implemented correctly. So a lot of leaders struggle with that. A lot of leaders, some bad relationships come out of this annual performance evaluation. And it had me reflect about what's the right way to approach it. I mean, and as you know, us as leaders, we should build relationships every day of the year. And it shouldn't be impacted by one event at the end of the year. So that's what I've been thinking about, is like, why are we keeping, are we giving this performance evaluation, the annual one, too much weight? And it's just it's either make it or break it kind of thing with our employees. Leaders should build a relationship throughout the year. They should build trust. They should build psychological safety, where at the end of the year, no matter what happens in the performance evaluation, whether you have control of it or somebody else within the organization have control of it or have impact on it, it shouldn't matter what the results are. If you have a good relationship with your employees, if you have built that trust, if you have that psychological safety, if you have continuous feedback should be every day, every week. It shouldn't be giving only once a year, as you know. What do you think about this?
I think it's a very interesting topic. I'll also share with you that when the appraisal of performance dialogue itself, the evaluation piece, is the objective, although the evaluation piece is supposed to be a tool towards enhancing the performance. This is a tool to develop the performance. And here it's needed to just remind our colleagues and leaders that performance evaluation is not a target by itself. I know much of the merit increase and the promotion and the career path will be built on that. And this is where we need to put things in the right perspective. But this piece is just a dialogue of 2 hours out of a performance improvement cycle of 365 days. Mm-hmm. And I also recall here, some companies now started to change that into developmental dialogues. It's about how the leader is supposed to support the employee with building their future instead of evaluating and putting score for each competency. And at the same time as well, evaluating time management. How can we agree upon certain competencies to be determinant? I'm very successful, but I don't send my manager reports on time, let's say, or I might delay some of the delivery. Is it about my time management, or maybe I'm more keen on delivering high quality output. Yeah. So those will not be seen when we look at the competency per se. That needs to have a dialogue to understand the employee more. What is the um, what's beneath the behavior? Yeah, what causes that behavior? It's because negligent, so I don't deliver on time and some delays maybe, or because I'm very accurate or tend to be a
Perfections.
very keen perfectionist, very keen about quality outcome. So I tend to delay, which needs to give me the assignments early on than just giving the assignment for me 2 days
And
before.
that's all
Hmm.
happens through that relationship that we're talking about. It has to happen 365 days a year. It's a continuous thing. So this is this is the topic that's rich. Maybe we'll have a whole segment. We'll try to find somebody to an expert on this and later on. But I'm looking forward to our interview today, family business, and how we have. I think we have an example, an excellent example to look at and to learn from. With our
very interesting topic for our region, Zach.
So see you there in a minute.
See you. Bye-bye. So hello. It's a great pleasure. Welcome to Lead to Succeed podcast. Zahi and I are very pleased today to welcome Dr. Basmah Alzamil. Dr. Basmah, we feel really honored to host you today. And Dr. Basmah is going to help us and support our learning around how can the HR function build a steady and build to last within the human capital in the context of family businesses. Dr. Basmah has a very strong academic background in HR, and also she has a very strong practical experience in supporting a family business to grow further and into establishing a very sustainable growth. Dr. Basmah, welcome. It's a great pleasure. And let's start by something that is a personal touch about you and what makes you engaged today in your heart, head, and hands.
First of all, I would like to thank you, Osama, and thank Zahi for allowing me to be part of your podcast. It's really a very important, I can say, subjects that you have been dealing on all the podcasts before. So thank you for having all these great people talking. And I hope that I can share with you the knowledge and the experience that I have to other people, and they can get a lot of it, inshallah. So for me, I'm a bit busy, I can say. So I have a handful of 3 important departments in the company. Working in Zamil Group Holding, I'm dealing now with the HR. So I'm head of HR for supporting 14 operating companies, Zamil operating companies. The second thing is our CSR. It's a really important department for the uncles who really believe in the CSR initiatives and activities. So it's always busy there. And the third department that's important as a family business is the family office. So the family office is, I can say it's one of the most important pieces in any family business. And from here, I can say that I hope that all family businesses all around the world, they will have this family office in their companies.
Thank you, Doctora, and welcome. Can you tell us a little bit more about what do you mean by a family office? What's the structure? What is it for those who don't know?
Sure. So when we talk about family office, in every family business, they have a different structure for a family office. It depends on the size of the family, on the size of the company. It depends on their values. It depends on what is the role of the first, second generation, and what are they looking forward for the future of the family. So I can say there is no one structure for a family office. However, each family will take whatever it needs, and it will take whatever really is important for them. Talking about Zamil family, okay, we are now, it's the fourth generation working now with us in the company, and I'm from the third generation. So we consider the grandfather is the first generation, the uncles are second, and me and my cousins are the third. The second cousins are the fourth. When we talk about the family office in Zamil, we have it as two important sectors. The first one is, I can say, the money, the finance, whatever has deal with the money, and these in this office, it is more about the with my cousin Abdullah. He is handling all of the financial issues of the family office. However, the second part, and which I see is really important, is the educational side of the family office, which support all the third, fourth generation in their education and in their future, beginning from 5 years old until they handle an executive role in the company. So all of these programs are very important. We have it structured. We have the family assembly, we have the family council, and the talent committee. These three sectors are the important sectors in the family office. When we talk about the family council or Majlis al-Aila, this is when the uncles meet and they discuss all the family issues, and they have all the decisions about the family. For us in Zamil, the family is really separated than business. We don't mix them at all. When we say the family is a family, and when we talk about business, is business. So I am an employee, and on the other side, I'm a Zamil family member. I can't say that I'm a member and an employee. It never happens. So it's really separated in Zamil, the company from the family, and this is an important factor in any family business. We can discuss then the talent committee, which is a very important committee that every family business have to have.
Nice. I'm going to take a step back, and I'm going to ask you about your personal journey. How did you get to where you're at today? And I'm pretty sure it's going to help us also understand the structure of the Zamil, and how do you grow within the Zamil company piece.
Sure. So for me, talking about it in a very brief way, I can say that when I graduated from the university, at that time, Saudi did not have a lot of female working in the private sector. So for me, it was a dream to be working within my family. It was something it will never happen. It's something that I dreamt of. However, I went to the States, did my master's, my PhD, and while I'm in the States, my father was asking me, okay, when we will come back and you will be working with the family. And I thought it was like something that he just wanted to let me come back. I did not believe him at the beginning. It's no, I will never work with you. So just let me stay in the States. I came back to Saudi, and actually, yes, I began working with the family. However, I stayed like almost 1 year working from home, and it was in 2010. They did not accept having a female working in the family, so in the offices. So I was like, okay, no, I have to work. Even though you want me to work from home, I'm happy to work from home. However, I want the Zamil email, which is, I think it's one of the things that everybody dream of. Basmah@zamil.com. And it began, at the beginning, it was hard. Really, it was hard to prove yourself and to prove that, okay, you are serious and you are working and you are not there just for the office and the luxury of being an employee in your family business. So, alhamdulillah, I think everything went well, and I think I got this trust from the uncles, and here I am. It is a little bit for me. I think it's nice, and at the same time, it's a burden because now I am the role model of all the females in the family. So I have to continue working hard for them, and I hope all the females in the family will have the opportunity that I had.
Thank you, Dr. Basmah. This smile is very contagious. Yeah? And when you talked about the HR role within a family business, this came in mind. I'm curious to know more about how different it is from leading an HR function within a family setup or any other corporation.
Sure. So if I will talk about a family business and being a family member handling HR, for me, there is a lot of struggles because all employees they believe that I can solve all of the problems because I have the last name. So sometimes it's not. And sometimes it is good because there are issues. As a family member, I really try hard to work on them, having the emotions of the family. So sometimes it's good and sometimes it's hard. However, I have my team, and whenever I feel that my emotions is going high, I will go back to the team to let it down. However, at the end, it's the family, it's a family name, and I want all the employees to be happy. However, I have the policies and have procedures. So for me, sometimes it's hard to have these decisions. And I believe it's important for the family businesses to have somebody in HR who is a family member, because really it will reflect the values of the family. It will reflect the culture of the family. It will reflect whatever we as a family want our employees feel. And this is maybe, it will make some difference between a family business and a company that's listed. So, and we can see it as a Zamil. We have two companies. We have Zamil Group, which is a 100% family-owned company. And we have Zamil Industrial, which is the Zamil AC and Zamil Steel. And it is a listed company, which is we as a Zamil, we don't have we get power on them. So we can see the difference between both companies as a family members.
I see how critical it is, yeah, and I see the beauty and the added value of being a family member. So the heritage, the value, the culture that you want to build will be there from the roots, yeah. And you mentioned earlier as well something around the split, the separation between being a family member and an employee.
Sure.
What makes it successful here? What to consider to make sure that this policy will be played successfully?
The most important thing is never ever compromise any one of the cousins. He does not work, we're sorry. We can't let you be in the company, not working hard, not trying your best, and it's time to leave. So it's a very hard decision. You'll never join the company if you are not really the best employee to be handling this position. These are the most important things when we say we separate family from business. The family name does not ever protect you from any other things that any employee has. So Basmah and any employee in Zamil, we are treated exactly the same. We don't have, I can't say for you 100%, I have to be honest. However, there are the performance review is the same. Maybe it's harder for me than them because I'll be with the uncles, with the owners, and they're more tough with me because they really want me to be handling tough situations. However, it's really for us as a family members. We know that we are in the office, me and anyone of my team, anyone of the colleagues in Zamil, we are all the same, treated the same. So this is the most important thing, to separate the family from the business. And the second thing, for the family members who are not working with the family, they have to know that this is a company. It's not something that you can work on or work with, or try to go inside and feel that it is your own company. No, this is a company that has its own, there's a head of the company, there are employees, and you don't have the power. The power is with the CEO, the power is with the department head, not because you carry the family name, you have all the power. So, so to have all of these, I can see values implemented in the family, it's not easy at all. And it has a lot of effect that maybe not all family members can understand.
Thank you, Doctora. Speaking of, you mentioned something about the education piece, and that people that you take care of your family members from the age of 5. So how is that related? How do you go about the education, training, development of the next generation of family leaders?
Okay, when we talk about the future, we can say it's the third and fourth generation. For us in the family office, we have 2 groups. So we have the G2G, it is generation to generation, and we have the ZFL, the Zamil Future Leaders. So I will talk in brief about the two groups. The G2G, which is generation to generation, we begin with them in 5-6 years old until they graduate from university. And then whenever they graduate to university, they will move to the ZFL, which is the Zamil Future Leaders. When we talk about the G2G, which is the generation to generation, we really focus about the development of their personalities, the development of their socially, developing them socially, financially, all of the, we can say, the important aspects that our family members need and that the school do not give them. Our values that really we want to implement them in them and to let them know about them. We usually let them meet the employees who've been working with us for 15, 20 years and to hear all the stories of the beginning of the company. We want the real, I can say for you, what is our main focus is to let them love the Zamil logo. Whenever they love the logo, they will really work hard to keep it high. Even if they will not work with us, however, they will still have this logo, they will be really attached to this logo. And this is really what we are focusing on in these, we can say, years. We try to have all of the, we can say, provide them with the elite trainings. We try to go to the best universities and give them private trainings. We want to have them both learn and to know that we really believe in them and we really are working hard for them to be a better employees in the future, inshallah, either working with us or working in any other organization.
So,
yeah.
Let me just clarify: is this a part of the family or part of the business side?
Family.
This is we still okay. So you do that from the family piece, okay?
Yes, the family office is not in the company at all. Okay. Even the budget is separated. So the family office is something that's really concentrating only about the family.
Okay.
So every month we have, we try to have different activities for them that we will have them combined educational. These are the real tiers that we really work on: educational, social, financial, And we try to mix everything together. So all of these factors are important for us. If we move to the ZFL, whenever they graduate from the university, the first thing we have a 6-month training in the company, and we have them to sign that it is only 6 months. We can't have you more than 6 months. It's the time for you to go out. We help them writing their CVs. We help them in their interview, how to do the best interview for other companies. We try to let them know how to go and apply. So we can say we hold their hands to go out and work in other companies. Moving then, we will have different training. Usually every 5 years, we do the 360-degree assessments for them to know where are they. And on that, we continue. So we will work more on like any employee succession plan. However, it's more focused on the family members, and being a board member, being all of these important aspects of a family member, we have to give them and to let them know about it more. So these two programs are very important for us.
So let's say that they do graduate, they work with you for 6 months. Then what? If they're interested in working with the family in the family business, what happens?
If we are interested to have them with us,
okay,
they can't be. Yeah.
Okay.
They have to prove that they are the best. I will not find a better candidate that I will have non-family member.
Nice. So what happens then? You're interested in them, you hire them, where do they go?
Yes. So when we talk about our next gen and having them with us working in the company, really they will begin as an entry level. They will be challenged and they will really be assessed and through all year round to be sure that they are in the right place, in the right track. They will have a special onboarding program that they will go through all of the different departments. Through this, we believe that it will be good for the company to know if these family members are committed, they will grow with us, and they will be the right employees to begin with us and to, inshallah, lead to an executive role. Both of them are important, working in the company or working outside. For us, at the end, these are family members. Even if they are not working with us, we'll still support them. They will still be in our training sessions. Some of our cousins, they called us and asked us, what are the best schools to go? All of the family office is for the family members. So either they are working or no, for us, it does not matter.
So is there a fast track for family members, or are they treated like other employees?
No fast track.
Mm.
We wish that there is a fast track.
Yeah. Because it seems there are very strict measures to guarantee it's principally led organization. It's value-based, it's competency-based. And so what are the challenges here? How can you balance the family relationships and at the same time, and the best interest there, and the best interest of the organization too, without having any negative implication on any of the sides?
Sure. It's a very important matter that all family businesses have to relate on and to think about it before doing any decision or taking any decisions. When we talk about it, for us as a family, talking about Zamil family, the Constitution, our Constitution was first written in 2006. And usually we revise it. The last revision was in 2019. In 2019, all of the third generation, they were part of the revision. So all of them have read the Constitution. All of them gave us all of their ideas. What do they think it has to be changed? Why is there? So we had a very long discussions between the third generation and the uncles. Why is this constitution written in this way? It was an idea that the third generation will understand why the uncles took these decisions and why they have written the constitution in this way. And I think it was really a very great idea that now even the cousins are discussing each other about, no, this is written in the constitution. We can't say it. We can't talk about it. No, this is written there. And it's nice that everything, it's like the constitution is not something that's written and it has to be done 100%. However, you have to let the family members to understand it, to believe in it. This is the only way that the constitution will succeed in a family business.
Nice.
Wow, how can others, HR colleagues, businesses, family businesses, how can they learn from Zamil experience? So what's your 2-3 major recommendations and advices for other family business to succeed?
First of thing is to separate family than business. This is the first thing you have to do, really. The second important thing is to treat the family members as employees. Never give them any privileges. It's not only for the company. It's even for the family members. It's really great to be challenged. It's really great to be asked to do something that you can't do, and they will just let you do it. These are things that are the most important things. Is to be communication. Communication is one of the really factors that, especially in our side of the world, we like to keep everything secret. It's our culture, and I think communication is one of the things that family businesses have to work on, is not to share a lot and not to keep everything secret.
Nice. Thank you. Dr. Basmah, my next question is going to be about you as a leader. What are you most proud of?
If I talk about the family business, I'm proud of, I'm really proud of my uncles that they gave us this opportunity and gave me as a female to be in this position. Really, it's something that I will always be proud of and I will be talking about. For me is to be in a position that sometimes it's hard to take hard decisions and to be there and to have the uncles really believing in me. I think this is something that I'm proud of, as from my side.
Right. And I have to say that my daughter had me, she said, I have to drink my coffee off of this Wonder Woman on the screen. That's what she said on my podcast. So that's in support of all.
It is.
So thank you so much. And my last question is, what are your strengths? What were some of the strengths that helped you along the way in reaching where you at today? Something that other females and males can learn from and can help them navigate through their future.
Okay, so for talking about Basmah, I can say my father. This is the first thing that who really hold my hand and let me here in this position. Alhamdulillah. My uncles too. I think I can't say anything about how much they supported me. Believing in myself, and I think one of the most, being from Saudi, being a female, maybe 5-6 years ago is really different than today. I had one of my cousins, she was pushing me really hard and, okay, you have to go and talk and ask for promotions and ask, you are working hard. And I was like, no, it's not my voice. My work will promote me. It's not my voice. So I think this is one of the really important things. Just believe in yourself and let people see what you are working on. Let them know what you are working. Don't go and just talk and ask and have this voice part of you. No, just let your work prove whom you are. I think this is really important for the next generation who will, it's really for them, it's harder than what we have been going through. I think the challenge that they will face is very hard. So they have to prepare themselves personally. They have to prepare for themselves commitment. They have to be committed. They have to learn fast, and they have to prove themselves that they are the right people to handle the positions. And this is from my side.
Thank you. Osama.
Dr. Basmah, thank you. Zahi and I, we're really very much appreciative for you being here, and we're very impressed with what you have done so far to make sure that you have very strong and solid function at Alzamil. So all the best and great work.
Thank you. And again, thank you, Osama. Thank you, Zahi, for this podcast. And I wish you all the luck, inshallah, in the future, and wish the best for you both. And I hope that I have shared enough information for everybody. And anybody needs any information more about the family office or the constitution, really don't hesitate to contact us. We as a family, we really believe in it, and we share all the information that we have for everybody. So it's really an important information that I have to add.
Thank you so much. I'm pretty sure a lot of families there appreciate this conversation. I'm pretty sure they've learned a lot. I know I have. I'm pretty sure Osama have also. So thank you so much. And hopefully we'll get to meet face to face soon again.
Soon, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Osama.
Ooh.
What a great interview.
Yeah, I loved it. I really loved it.
We really appreciate
thoughts, very rich and unique approach to support family businesses, which is very important topic for our Middle East region. I loved what Dr. Basmah said around to make sure of being balanced without favoritism for the family members, to be treated as employees, to make sure of those values of fairness, the values of appreciating the good work, quality work, without any link or again favoritism around the family background of the person. That's great. How about you, Zahi?
I really appreciate a lot of the things that she has mentioned. She pointed my eye on some of the ways that can be done. I mean, this is a successful business. Who doesn't know Zamil Group, in the Middle East? Everybody knows the Zamil Group. And as big as they are, they still have a sustainable business for the future. And I love the way that she said, family is one thing, business is another. There is a crossover, but we keep everything separate. So we'll take care of you as a family member, but that doesn't mean that you're automatically going to work in the company. You have to prove to yourself that you have the competencies, have the abilities, have the willingness to work in the company. And you have to interview for it like anybody else. You have to work hard for it like anybody else. And you start at the bottom, because a lot of family businesses that we know, if I'm the son or grandson of the owner, I assume that as soon as I graduate college, I'm going to go into the business, into management, and this is a different way. And you can imagine what kind of schools, mashallah, the Zamil family send their kids to. It's not a second or third tier. They go to some of the top universities in the world. They still have to come back and they have to prove themselves in order for them to work in the family business. But it's not automatic. Thank you for your time, Osama. It's been a great interview. So,
thank you, Zahia. It was great. Thank you, and looking forward to our coming episode.
Absolutely. Same here.
Bye-bye for now.
Thank you for listening to Lead to Succeed podcast. If you like this podcast, please remember to give us 5-star rating, share it with your family and friends, and follow us on social media. We also welcome you to send us your ideas, suggestions, and any questions. Our contact details will be found on the podcast description. This is Osama and Zahi, and until next time, make sure to remain authentic, keep learning, and to enjoy life.